They're doing here, they're going dime personnel, 6 defensive backs. They're expecting pass for sure, and they got to be sharp on this 3rd and long.
There's Flacco, floats it out there. Cooper with the catch on the run into Rams territory at the 43. A strike from 2nd down and 4 from the 24. And we know the Flacco kids are watching. Just trust us. Your dad didn't say any of you were bad at all.
Halfback.
Wide open. 4 down the sideline. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a flag down on the near side.
Oh, no. This
offside.
illegal. Oh,
defense,
wow.
number 0. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
With the fake, Joe Flacco's going to fake it like that, and then the back's going to leak out of the backfield. And Ahkello Witherspoon on the backside. Somebody's got to have eyes on the back.
Play action, Flacco to the air on 1st down. There's a toss into traffic, caught by Harrison Bryant. 2nd and 10 at the 33. Flacco to the sideline, wide open Elijah Moore. Ethan Posick back out there, by the way, at center for Cleveland. 2nd and 16. Flacco to throw over the middle. Tillman open, makes the catch on top of the logo.
Last play, you saw him affect that throw off the edge. Now he's back inside.
And on 2nd down, Flacco to the sideline. Amari Cooper plucked it right out of the air. Ahkello Witherspoon closing fast, and a 6-yard gain for the Browns. From the 20-yard line on 1st down, Jerome Ford is the single back. Off the play action, Flacco wants to go deep. He's got a man out there. It's Elijah Moore, and Moore, is he inbounds? Yes, he is. At the 38-yard line of Los Angeles, a 42-yard pickup and a Browns 1st down.
And it's these two on the far side. That move right there by Elijah Moore gets him looking in the backfield and took his eye off his receiver.
3rd down and 3. Pressure coming. Flacco throws. Oh, what a catch. Njoku bursting out of traffic to make the grab and get the 1st down to the 35.
Every drive has ended with a kick, either a field goal, a PAT, or a punt.
Flacco on the roll, looks to the sideline, and the catch made by Harrison Bryant. Elijah Moore in motion, 3rd and 5, 4-man rush. Flacco in trouble, runs to his right and throws to his left, and a 1st down to the 40.
Bell's going to make his way inside, right over the ball. He's going to have a sit route right there, and Flacco finds it.
So 1st and 15, erases a big play. Flacco off play action, sitting wide open inside the 10 is Elijah Moore.
And Joe Flacco read those backers with his eyes, and he knew it. As soon as he hit his back foot, he was coming forward, throwing that ball, oh man, off the pitcher's mound. And you're going to see a giant hole in the defense right here. And that's where Elijah Moore is going to sit.
Extra offensive lineman in on 2nd and 6. Flacco off the play fake, rolling right, throws it short. That's his tight end, Harrison Bryant. And Bryant, wrapped up by Kobe Turner, Ernest Jones there to help. About a yard short of a Browns 1st down, picks up 5. Extra lineman in again. Play action. Flacco looking for Bryant. Floats it to the tight end at the 5, into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Bryant is finally getting rewarded for all the dirty work he's done. Normally he'd go across and block Byron Young, number 0, and kind of erase him.